sudden, here comes this fucking pickup truck, hollering at the window, Bucky, Bucky.
Who's that?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Who's Bucky?
Dude, I never knew the guy. He was in a pickup truck. I never seen him before. Bucky.
Talking to you.
Bucky. He's hollering out the window into the woods.
But not at you.
No, he didn't even know I was there. I was tucked back in there. He drove right by me, and then he couldn't see me because the wood was...
Has anyone ever called you Bucky?
What?
Has anyone ever called you?
No.
All right. Yeah.
So if you would let me finish, you'll
All right.
understand. So finally, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? My son's in there hunting, and you're fucking hollering in the woods, Bucky, Bucky. So I walk out to the fucking road, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, dude? He's like, well, he's
Looking for
like,
Bucky.
you're not letting me finish,
All right.
dude. Wait until you hear this, okay? It's fucked up, man.
Is Bucky involved?
Yeah. All right. So he says to me, I walked out. I'm like, yo, my son's in there fucking hunting, and you're hollering in the woods. What the fuck, dude? What's your problem? What do you want? Why are you hollering Bucky? He's like, well, I had a pet deer, and his name was Bucky. And he's like,
Your son killed it.
You guys didn't happen to shoot a button buck, did you? And I'm like, no, but we did.
I heard.
He's like, it had a split in one of its ears. And I told Robbie when he first shot it, I'm like, look, the ear's split.
And then what?
So I'm like, nah, didn't see nothing like that. So he fucking, he knew, I must have been like, obviously like showed that I knew something, but I wasn't talking. So he came here and talked to my old man. Well, that's where I had the deer hunt.
How does he know you lived here?
He knew my dad.
So this guy comes out and they were yelling Bucky, and he knows your dad all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's
he
pretty
already
fucked
knew
up.
No, he already knew.
That's pretty fucked up to begin
No,
with.
he already knew my dad.
Then how he comes out of nowhere? You're in a car smoking weed. This guy.
No, it was my dad's lot.
But
And he knew it.
it's someone in my neighborhood, man. What
But
the hell's
I
going
told
on
him,
here?
I said, I'm his
It's
son.
just someone in my neighborhood.
But
Then.
it's a friend of Mike Ragnoli's.
All right, but it's my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Running around saying Bucky.
He was calling his deer. Well, Robbie shot
You
him.
have a story about a naked guy in Richboro, but we can get to that later, right? Go ahead.
Robbie shot his pet.
All right, so did the guy see the dead animal? I never seen no Bucky around them woods.
No, well, that's what I did. Then he came here, and my dad said, yeah, they got a button buck this morning, because he didn't know nothing.
But
you
wait,
know?
then
It was a button buck.
how they know you were his dad?
He already knew that. From us going to the bar and talking and shit.
And do I know this guy?
Yeah, I don't know his name though.
Where do you live? My neighborhood around here.
He was a friend of Joe Ragnoli's, real close
So he-
friend. He
was he-
lives
I mean-
close by, right on Mud Road, I think.
But I mean, that seems far out for him to come running up here. He didn't think the deer was over here, right?
He didn't know. He was looking for it. He said sometimes it took off.
He thought you guys made a pet out of it instead of killing him.
No, he was just wondering because he couldn't find
And
it.
then you invited him to the barbecue.
Normally, he would always come in and holler for it, and the deer would come to him. Well, it wasn't coming because it was dead in my dad's garage. And
So that's
he
it.
asked me, and I said, no, we didn't kill no button buck.
Did you ever go back here hunting?
So anyway, it finally came to it to where my dad's like, listen, Dave. He's like, he came here, he practically had tears in his eye. He told me that this deer hanging in the garage was driving around in his pickup truck with him, and he wants to take it and he wants to bury it.
Like a Labrador?
And he said he told me he would be back tomorrow morning with another deer. He was going to go out and shoot another deer to cover, what he's taking, but he wants to bury it. I was like,
What's he doing? He got what? He got one. He's got a dead
he
pet.
came and got it.
This
next
guy
day.
had a dead pet deer, and he was going to go kill another one and somehow make up for it.
Yeah.
Well, that was
He
his
was a
deer.
hunter.
I mean, that's probably the guy that was naked in Richboro, is what I was thinking earlier.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, end of that story. He's Dave Manford with Hunting Stories.